This is Hydrogen Tap. What you're looking at is one of my stainless steel plates. And what I've done is take a sanding stone and sand it off. It's not actually a stone, it's more like sandpaper. And I've sanded across here, as you can see, all the marks on here. I've had a lot of people, that's one side, I have a lot of people that have asked me to find out whether, or test to see whether making these marks across here will help improve the hydrogen flow. A lot of people seem to think by having the edges you get more hydrogen. Well, we're going to check this out. As you can see, I've done a pretty fair job of it. You can look, they're scratched in there pretty deep. Now, I'm not saying if you didn't scratch deeper, we may have a different result. I don't know. But I'm certainly going to test this out, and we'll see what goes on. Okay, you saw that was the plate that I had sanded, and this is the plate that's not sanded. And you can see it's almost mirror finished. It's amazing. But that's the finish on the standard stainless steel. So here's my setup. Two plates are hanging across a hanger. This is the one that's been sanded. This is the one that's mirror faced. And then I have a plate that I'm using here for positive. So this will be, I have one large positive plate. Electrolyte is Li, and these two here, which will be negative, both negative at the same time. Both set up pretty much identical, and they're on a track here, or hanger, and theoretically they should be about as close as I can make them to the same, and they're both facing the positive plate. This plate here is the one with the scratches on it. The one over here is the mirror finished. So the one on the left is got the sanded finish, and what we're going to do is put those two plates on negative, and they're going to be both attached to the negative at the same time, because I'm putting both of the negatives to one more wire which will touch the negative part of the battery at the same time. So here we go. See what happens. I'm across the battery now. And we're going to see what happens here. Move the plates a little closer. That is the one with the scratches on it. This is the one that's mirror finished. Okay, there's our scratch finish plate. Pan over here, and this is the mirror finish. Scratches on the left. That scratch. That is mirror over here. what's really interesting here, I don't know if you spotted it or not, I don't know why that is. Why is it let's take another look at the mirror finish. Okay, well, they're both attached at the very same time to the battery, so there's no way that one wire is getting more than the other. I mean, there could be a fallacy in the wire, but I really doubt that. But you can see the unevenness of this. This is the plate that's got the scratches on it. And this is the mirror finish plate. That's pretty interesting. Alright, I'm going to try one more thing here. So I know I'll get some email that I did it wrong. So what I did is I took my grinder and actually ground down this plate. And we'll see what it does. What you're looking at there is the ground down plate. You can really see those grinds. And this is my mirror plate. Turn the power on now. The plates are 3 by 6 inches. There's the mirror. There's the ground down plate. What I'm going to do is pull both plates out of the water so it starts off even here. Okay. Ground plate. Mirror plate. Ground plate. Mirror. Ground. That's the mirror plate. That's the ground plate. Mirror. I hate to tell you this, but I know there's a lot of diehards out there. In my book, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, I tell you that, and I testify to that. Sure that positive plate's even here. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was testifying that I'm not the smartest man in the world, and that's true, but it looks to me that either the ground plates are producing absolutely no more, or in fact, they're producing less. And I know what the naysayers are going to say. I should test this with a bubbler of sort, but if it requires that, then it's not doing enough.